My name is Kudrat Bemisola Salami, well known as DJ KULET, a DJ belonging to Jesus Christ, the Kudi you love. I started DJing in the year 2008 in the area of Baruwa, Ijesha, Surulere, Lagos, under the tutelage of DJ 50, well known as Rasaki. I have worked with so many DJs. I have worked under the tutelage of DJ 50, DJ Humility, DJ T, my Oga at the top, who taught me professionally in the year 2015. I've worked with so many other DJs that I'm so sorry, I can't remember. I grew up in Lawansin. I was born in Lawansin. I grew up in Lawansin. That was where the DJing, career started from there. From Lawansin, I moved to Ijesha, Baruwa to learn my stuff and come back. I attended Mark Priest Nursery and Primary School in Lawansin. Then I furthered more to Asarudin Secondary School, Falulu, Ofujuelegba. Then I went to Grace Polytechnic, where I studied business administration. I got the inspiration from the Holy Spirit in the year 2008. And in my wildest dream, I've never bargained I was going to be a DJ. I was just a dancer. I wasn't dancing professionally. I was just dancing to entertain myself. So the Holy Spirit just laid it in my heart in 2008 that I should go into DJing. At first, I didn't understand what DJing was. I just knew, I just had that feelings that I wanted to be a DJ. So I went to meet my boss back in 2008 in Baruwa, in the area of Surulere, where I learned DJing. I started DJing in the year 2008, and that same year I got a gig. The first gig I got was in 2008 when I started DJing. I got my first gig in Karunwi Street, Karunwi Carnival back then in 2008, and they paid, I think 70 to 80,000 naira. 13 years ago, 70 to 80,000 naira was a whole lot of money, and that was the first gig I got the same year I started DJing. It was during the lockdown. I was just at home. Normally, even before the lockdown, I do videos. I do maybe a short skit. It could be 1 minute, it could be 58 seconds, but I make sure that I do video all the time to post on my Instagram page. And during the lockdown, the Holy Spirit just laid it in my heart that I want you to switch into Fuji. At first, I didn't buy the idea. As a Christian, and not just a Christian, as a DJ belonging to Jesus Christ, I was now asking the Holy Spirit, what will people say? How will they accept me that I'm doing Fuji? And to even begin with, I don't know Fuji, because I remember then if I have a gig and it's pertaining to Fuji, I would look for my colleagues that have idea of Fuji music. I'll tell them to play. Then when it is time for hip-hop, I would take the wheels from them. And when the inspiration came, I just prayed about it. I wasn't finding peace because it's something I've never done before, and I don't like people mocking me. Such things, it gets to me easily. So I just went ahead. I did the Fuji video. There was no editing, nothing. Then I was still living in Ijesha, in I think a room self-contained. My room was so tight, speakers and my DJ equipment. So I went ahead, I did the Fuji video, and when I did it for 4 days, the video was with me. I didn't release it because I was so scared that how will people accept me? This is something that I've never done before. And I heard the Holy Spirit say clearly, could you release that video and just watch me do my work? So I released the video, and I remember when I released the video, I didn't have money to buy data. I had just little sub. So I quickly released the video on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and WhatsApp. Immediately I uploaded it, all my data it got exhausted. So I forgot that I have even I forgot the fact that I had released a video. Normally, the way you release a video and you forget. That day, I think that day was on a Tuesday. Then on Saturday, like I said earlier, that I didn't have data and there was no money with me. It was during the lockdown. On Saturday, one of my workers just called me and he said, Kulet, something is happening on Instagram. Check your phone. I said, okay, no problem, I will check. He called again. He said, Kulet, check your phone. I didn't have data, so I didn't know how I was going to tell him I didn't have data. So I had to quickly rush down to my mom's house to beg for money. So she gave me, I bought data. Immediately I subscribed and I on my data. My phone was vibrating. I was like, what's happening? So many messages. I had even 1,000 messages that day. What happened? I now traced where the messages were coming from. It was from the Fuji video that I did. Saheed Osupa uploaded it, Pasuma uploaded it. So many actor and actress, they uploaded it, and this is something that there is, to me, the video is nothing to me. I just felt it's a normal video that, you know, a DJ would do and release on her, and that has been my breakthrough since 2020 until now. I am born a Muslim from a Muslim background and converted to a Christian. So I understand the Muslim way, I understand the Christian way. So I can mingle with anybody. Even if you're an herbalist son or daughter, I will mingle with you. Your religion has nothing to do with my own religion. What I believe might not be what you believe. So in order to have a cordial relationship with you, we just have to flow in the normal business way, not in our religion way. And if I realize that your religion and my religion, they want to clash, I would give way for you so that we don't have issues or have problem.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found the solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
Yes, I belong to an association of the DJs in Nigeria. It is called DJAN, DJ Association of Nigeria. And I have been a member since I think 2012 or 11. The association gives a whole lot of benefits. You get to meet your colleagues that you have never met before. You get to meet your colleagues that you have been looking up to, like, oh, that's DJ KULET. I haven't seen her before. I only see her on social media. It is a privilege, you know, me seeing her face to face. You know, we get to talk, and as member to member, how we relate is different from how a member and non-member will relate. I look up to DJ T. That is my boss. He taught me how to DJ professionally in the year 2015. This was the man that said, Kudi, come. Come and learn how to DJ professionally. Where if people see you, they will say, who taught you how to DJ? I look up to Switch. I look up to DJ YZ. And I look up to myself. I am not in competition with the people I look up to. The ground is leveled for everybody. My grace is different from your grace. You might know how to scratch and I might not be good when it comes to scratching. That is your grace. So I just have to maintain my own grace and utilize it. So there is no competition. No competition. We can't be the same. Fine, competition is good. And at the same time, it is not good. It is good if your motives are pure. But if your motives are not pure, then it's turning into something else. Fine, competition is good. There are people that I look up to that at this stage in my life, I still pick up my phone to stalk them on Instagram that, oh, what is the new thing that this person has done? Let me watch so that I can add that new thing to my own, pattern. So that is competition, and my motive is pure. The moment I start losing pure motive, maybe I get to see that person, I start telling myself that you can do better than this person. Then that is what they call competitive jealousy. I charge thousands of naira, but that is between I and my clients. I'm about to begin. So I've been praying to the Holy Spirit to guide me through on how to go about it. But trust me, I am working towards it. I'm not really necessary, but it is the field every DJ is entering now. So you also need to blend into that field. That was why I said I am not in a hurry. Because so DJ did it yesterday does not mean I should quickly be in a hurry to do mine tomorrow. It's just a matter of time. Time no dey run past people now. It's cool if he or she says after school I want to become a DJ. I'll just advise that they have backup. And if you are a parent, you want your son or daughter to learn DJ, fine. Put him or her through and just back them up with prayer. You know how the music industry is now, entertainment as a whole. They need prayer, and they also need your support. Fine, when I started DJing, my parents didn't support. Like I said, they never supported. In fact, my mom, oh my God, if I had followed every statement that my mom had made then, maybe by now I would be sending her go by the roadside. Not that she's wicked, but to her then, she sees like, how can you be a DJ? She don't know she DJ. No hairdresser, be a tailor, be a this, be a that. But I just told her that, mommy, I have passion for this thing. So she just left me now. That's your problem. That is your problem. So it is not that she's supporting. She tells everyone who comes to her canteen to buy. If you say, do you know that DJ KULET is my daughter? We'll just have to beg the government that they should please pity us. They should support us. Like they say that we are the leaders of tomorrow. And you people are not helping our vision. Please help our vision. DJ equipment now is damn expensive. My small controller alone, my small controller that you always see on my video skits, they now sell it for 650,000. Some even sell for 700. And the higher grade, we have I think 1 million, 1.2. Just mixer alone. We've not added laptop. We have not added the box. We have not added speakers. We have not added amp. We have not even added wires. And you are calling us leaders of tomorrow. How do you want us to survive when you are not supporting us? Please support us the way you support your children. And now one head everybody gets now. We are begging. To all my fans out there, I would like to say a very big thank you to you guys. Honestly, thank you is not enough. If I can come knocking at your door one after the other to say thank you. Some I don't know them, but they go to the extent of promoting me as if we are families. Some will even message me, Kudi, you exhausted my data today. I had to watch your video since morning. I've been watching. They go ahead, they go to the extent of sharing abroad. Sharing, those are fans. In fact, thank you once again. God bless you guys. May celebration never cease in your home. And to everyone looking up to me as a DJ, keep looking up to me, and by God's grace, I'll never let you guys down. And I'll also advise that in whatever you do it well with all your strengths. You never can tell tomorrow. In fact, I always tell people that I'm still dreaming. They should wake me up. That is this Kudi, like, I've been doing DJing since the year 2008, and at some point I felt, well, page I make her just do am. But there is always one day for everything, one day for breakthrough, one day for suffering, one day for glory. Keep pushing, keep praying, hold on to God. one day you make it. One day I would play at Grammys Awards and they would announce by saying, DJ KULET, go girl, come on stage, this is your award.